More Guam news, including Chris's ongoing coverage of the ethics investigation, because Chris wants to show you that. So we're getting to that a little bit later. But Tomas continues to join us in the air studio right now with regional perspective. Tomas, still many things going on to our brothers and sisters up north.
Yes, last night the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation reported on Saipan 61 additional individuals confirmed positive for COVID-19 on January 4th. As of October 28th, when the CNMI surge started, there have been 3,162 cases since October 28th of 2021. Also since then, 2,523 recoveries. There are now 624 active cases, 11 hospitalizations, and the death toll remains at 18. The CNMI now has a vaccination rate of 95.9%. And wanted to shift to the ongoing coverage of Governor Ralph Torres's impending impeachment. The CNMI Governor Ralph Torres said the allegations in the 6 articles of impeachment charging him of commissions of felony, corruption, and neglect are false. In a statement responding to the impeachment committee's recent decision to place the articles for a full vote in the House next Wednesday, Torres says that if it makes it to the Senate hearing, he will prove there is legal precedent and policy for his actions. He says the false allegations put out the JGO are nothing more than a politically charged group of Democrats conspiring to sensationalize misleading information so that they divide our community and seize power for themselves. Governor Torres added, no illegal activity has ever been proven. He went on to attack the Judiciary and Governmental Operations Committee that has held several hearings investigating his travel and spending, calling some of the Democratic lawmakers bullies who lack the experience and education in public policy, ultimately questioning their bias in the process. Torres reiterated that he trusts the Senate will provide a fair process that will also afford him equal protection under the law. The House would need 14 of its 20 members to impeach Torres. 13 lawmakers signed the pre-filed resolution. And again, the House is expected to vote on the articles of impeachment next Wednesday in a House session. And yesterday, we got a chance to chat with House Speaker Edmund Villagomez, who provides more insight on the impeachment process. Here's that clip. All right, Speaker. So there's lots of news coming out of the House. I guess I just want to start with the Special Committee on Impeachment, their decision to move the resolution to the House floor. When are you expected to have a House session to where this would be voted on by the full House?
I am looking at calling a session maybe next Wednesday or somewhere there around next Wednesday is the time I'm looking at calling a session.
And what's your comment on how, they had their first and last meeting at the same day?
Yeah. Well, that is an option that not only the special committee, but any committee has when they feel the issue is almost like, say, if it's like a deadlock in the committee and they feel they need to move it forward. That's one thing that they can recommend to the whole full body on their report, to have the full body decide vote on it. And I think the committee feels that this is an issue that that should go to the full body. I don't know what the committee discussed during their recess, but I'm pretty sure I think that's the basis of their decision. I did give them a deadline of 30 days, and the 22nd would have been the last day, and here we are with a lot of time to spare. So I will be calling a session next week, and it will be on the agenda, and we'll see where the members how it goes, that because we can act on it on that day too as well. We can act on it on that day too as well. And we also received a statement from the House Judiciary and Governmental Operations Committee Chairwoman in the CNMI, Selena Babata, who wrote, quote, I have read the governor's statement and I join him in thanking all the members of the bipartisan special committee on impeachment for the unanimous support to put this matter to a vote before the full House.
It speaks to the diligent and meticulous tasks undertaken by the JGO committee. And another revealing statement by Selena Babauta, who's the chair of that committee. We'll have a full story tonight on primetime. She says, quote, worse yet, Governor Torres then attempted to manipulate the judicial branch by requesting a closed-door meeting between himself and the Chief Justice, which explicitly violates the model rules of professional conduct. When this was denied, he then issued a letter questioning the integrity of the entire CNMI judiciary, past and present, to preside over his lawsuit, and that lawsuit again against the JGO committee for holding him in contempt for failing to appear before them in their initial hearings. So Chris, Jason, Joser, that's going to be some of our coverage tonight from the CNMI.
Wow.
So continue to be big developments
Yeah.
coming out of regional headlines.
Very big.
Thanks.
Tomas, with the surge, though, does it seem like you're working your way out of it?
No.
Okay.